Thank you for checking in.
Marie, I got a question for you. Here's the hot topic, okay? It's right here. Okay. This is from actually a young lady by the name of Erica Davis. And she said, reality at its finest. You meet the man or woman of your dreams, and the wedding is in 3 months. Everything is paid for.
This is crazy.
But you get your HIV test back, and your fiance is positive, and you're not. What would you do?
Why got to be the guy that's positive? Yeah, well, okay.
Oh, wow. That's deep.
That's a good question.
Wow.
All right. What would you do?
What would I do?
It was about to be till death do us part. In 2 weeks,
all of a
sudden.
My honest answer, I guess my honest answer would be, it would have to be, if I'm getting ready to get married to this person, I love this person, we made this commitment, we're doing this thing, we have to figure something out. We have to, it'll probably postpone something.
Postpone what?
Yeah,
Get married. Why is it
we might have to wait a minute, because we have to figure out how we're going to deal with that. I wouldn't run from it.
But
that wouldn't be fair.
But mind you,
that wouldn't be fair because we didn't know he was positive. And and 9 times out of 10, most people are having sex before they get married. So let's keep it real. So there's been an intimacy issue already.
So you would bounce. I mean, you were already in it, so you never know. You might be. We might be in it forever now.
Right.
Exactly. I think with Charmaine, I'll probably have to deal with that. I'd have to deal with that. I wouldn't run from it.
You just deal with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Somehow, some kind of way, we have to start talking to doctors and family. Everybody would get involved too. That's deep.
I need some heathens.
Because that's a lot. That's a lot for a person to have to take in. Because especially if you decide that you want to have children. How are you gonna make that happen? Because you would have to go and do probably in vitro fertilization, possibly.
All that. And you got to take tests for 6 months to make sure you're not positive. You got a whole lot to do.
Exactly. So that's good. So you'll still get married, but you just have to work some things out.
We'd have to figure it out. We really have to talk about it, where I'm at mentally, because how am I really gonna deal with that? I love you, but how's that really going to affect me? Like you just said, children, my family, and that might change it. I don't know.
Right, you never know. Yep, it's good.
And I don't think nobody should walk away angry or mad. You have to really deal with that like adults.
Correct.
HIV positive.
There'll be no foolishness involved. Yeah.
Well, thank you, girl.
Okay. Well,
thank
you.
Damn,
okay. Bye-bye.
That was one of them questions. 97.5. What's happening, family?
All right, girl. Now, I ain't gonna walk away mad or angry, so I'm gonna walk away.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, bruh. You know what you was walking into. You had no idea what was going on. Now that you got the facts. What?
If I didn't know, then I'm not playing that game. I mean, my life is like, I value my life. My body's like...
Okay, I don't think you've seen the big picture here. Here's the other part of that, brother, that you might not be necessarily factoring into it at this particular point. Here's the thing. At this particular point in the game, you're probably already part of her situation because, let's be honest. Y'all didn't just get started doing the thing. So you've been in it for a minute.
So there's a possibility.
So you might have been in it for a minute. So there you go. Now you're both in it together. So you can't just walk away and some battles are meant to be fought as a team. This is one that you definitely could be on the team. So you can't just walk away, right? I did that good, didn't I? I did that real good.
I didn't say nothing.
So if you're part of the team now, whether you want to be part of the team or not, it's possible. So I mean,
you sound like you as a president, my brother, but yet still you ain't got my vote on that one.
Yeah, all right. I tried to articulate a good law and order answer, Your Honor. If we could have a sidebar and speak about the consequences and repercussions of my actions prior to us culminating this thing in a marriage that's going to suffice the whole love thing we have going on.
Right.
Your Honor, I would ask for replay.
I hear you, Tristan Obama.
But now, hold on. I think we're coming together on a good point here. Sorry, let me stop. That was my little Obama thing. Well, so you would balance with the situation, brother, for real?
I mean, number one, if we ain't married and we ain't trying to have kids, we trying to establish something, that means, we've been using protection, which is, smart thing.
But you're married, though. I mean, you're getting married. Your wedding's in 3 months.
Dude,
you both paid for everything. The last thing you guys went and did was just get your blood test.
That was the last thing.
Yeah, but so like you said, you mentioned earlier that, what if I want to have kids? I don't want to bring a kid into this world who might have a chance of having HIV.
Too late.
You know what I'm saying?
Too late. I think you're dug in, bro. I think you're dug in the situation. Once you get to that point where we was about to tie the knot, lock it down, me and you against the world, wake up next, see bad breath, I love your dirty toes. Once you into that point, it ain't so hard to just walk away because of the HIV thing, because you on the team already, players. So that's all I'm saying. But thanks, Raider man. Raider man.
Oh yeah,
brother, you and I have come to an impasse on this situation, and I'm gonna go ahead and grant you the furlough, a reprieve, a stay of execution on getting hung up on.
Oh my God.
Hold it down. Let me ask you this now. Okay, now you say we've been together for a while, and you know we done did the thing. I've been in it like been it for a minute or whatever. But now you go and take the test and you find out. So that basically means that she wasn't honest with you from Jump Street.
Well, maybe she didn't know. Maybe she didn't know.
You both went and got a test.
Maybe she didn't know. I'm just saying.
And so yours just came back negative and hers came back positive.
I mean, okay, I'll say I'm 50-50 on it. We might have to talk about it, sit down, do some serious conversations. But, well, I mean, yeah, I'm going to be upset. I mean, ain't no person in the world going to tell you they're not going to be upset. 'Cause they are going to be upset at some point, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a lot or a little. Yeah. It's going to affect them. So, I mean, you know, for me, it's just like, you know, how strong is this relationship right now from this time when we just found out or whatever, you know, what it can be. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, you're engaged to be married, so you were looking at to death do us part. So basically, you saw your life with this person. And this is my thing. If both individuals were sexually active before you got together, then both of you have a 50-50 chance of getting HIV. It just so happened you didn't get it and she did. You just dodged a bullet.
But y'all together, so did you really dodge a bullet? Because now
she, she has it. But you could have gotten it as well from a previous relationship.
We was both.
It's just by the grace of God, you just turned up negative.
Yeah. But if you listen to your parents, and you put a Jimmy hat on, you know what I'm saying? If you took care of your business and you had protection, you wouldn't be in that.
But a lot of
no. How about listen to your parents and just wait till you get married, and you wouldn't have to worry about absolutely nothing.
There you go.
I hate talking to her sometimes. All right, man. Thanks for checking in, brother.
To ensure you say.
Thanks for checking in, Raider man.
Thank you, Raider man.
Y'all be good, man. Thank y'all.
That's the best protection. No sex. Abstaining is the best to make sure you don't have nothing.
But for the rest of us heathens, for the rest of us, if you ever get broke off some news like that, all I can say to you, as part of the human family, hang on in there, baby. We had to work and get through this thing together. It's Johnny Bristol, but hang on in there, baby. You hang on in there. We're coming back with more hot topics on Sacramento's 97.5.
You're watching a Rich Girl Dreams production.